absolutely.
You think they're getting dope from that?
So
Yo,
we'll see.
Francis.
Another attempt for both these two teams on
Francis
the rewind.
loves the
Let's see
stash.
how
Come on,
the work
Francis. All right, here we
has
go.
come
Map 2
through for both
rewind.
the squads. It'll be a Gens hit here for Minnesota.
Bro, the other
with
day,
eyes over towards
another
the A
pre-nade in the
connector.
car on this map.
Astro just stuns
Fatty
the
goes,
backside.
watch
At
out.
glass,
These guys
no one
pre-nade it
home.
every round.
And now it comes
So he
trying
dies
to feel
by it.
out everything over towards the main
All right,
basket.
on an offense. Even though he's calling it
And
out.
there he is.
The next
Unpredicted
offense, he
spot.
died to it
Just
again.
hiding wide out in
He said,
the
bro, I
open.
don't know
He
what to
finds
say.
two, shuts down the
I'm like,
play.
are you
Cloud9
serious?
on a 4v1.
Yeah, right there.
You're the one
thinking,
calling out
okay,
that they
bomb site has
pre-nade
to
it.
be
You're
clear.
dying to
Kenny
two
was walking,
offenses in a
working his way
row.
through mid-street, no one crossed. He didn't give me any comms, so there's no way in hell
1-0
he's going to be
Cloud9.
sitting at the mid doors. But Pratt must have just got great timing to get past Kenny.
Cramp.
Puts himself in the corner.
Free
Watches
2
him
right
cross over
here.
towards the
Kills
site,
him off bomb.
shoots the first one for
This
free.
guy
but
might
then
need a
Nero just
Supermax
slides on
next
into
year.
a stun. So an
He's
easy
just
double to
he's
open
so
up
good
the
in
round
search
for
too, bro.
Cloud9.
He does it
Secure the
all, man.
first.
Good stuff. Great stuff.
1-0
Just a little
Cloud9.
bit of a
Shout out from
weird
Scotland. Been
position.
watching since the
Unorthodox
88 no
Quick
sweatband
just kinda
days.
puts himself
Recently
in a
got back
weird
into the
spot, and
scene.
now
Thanks
the
to these
ball is in the
streams.
heads
Keep
of
it up,
Minnesota.
boys.
They try
It's
to
our
approach
pleasure,
A
man.
again. Believe me, you.
Thank you for joining
Cloud9
us.
Now their first attempt on
Any
the offense.
Obies?
They'll be attached
I like
watching
their
the
one.
street cross. A couple of shots have already been tossed.
Watching
A few
methods
out
so he
through
can afford
laundry
his
here
next
for
meal.
Cramp, and he
Thank you,
has
brother.
seen
I
there's a
appreciate that,
player
man.
at
That's a
dumpster.
real one
How
right
do they
there.
deal with this? Do they commit forward?
Always
They know
looking
they
out.
have the numbers. They
Okay,
seem
1 for
to,
1.
but Astral still gets his one.
Yeah, sure guarantees one. Nero there
Nero
for the
finds
trade, so
another.
numbers
3v2.
Still in favor of
Ooh.
Rocker. Kenny gains the info on both. So
Oh,
if
my
you're Nero
dog,
out
Ken
of the
dog,
play,
get up
you
out of
can
there.
slide your ass
Oh,
over to your teammate,
slides
trying to get
out,
back
though.
in it, and he hits it at the right time. All left up to attach.
And he is stuck by Berger, and it looks like Rocker
We've seen
are
attached
very
clutch plenty
aware of
before.
that.
Can he do it again?
Sure are.
Nah, it's a tough
Nero
one right
couple
here.
of
He's getting
shots in,
pinched.
Nero trying to
Yep.
re-pinch,
Yeah.
and that will be
1-1.
where attach will fall. So yeah, another
No
moment
way,
where
here it
it's,
is.
I think it's most importantly, Astral play is just kind of tucked in the corner, and him getting
Ah.
his first is everything for Minnesota holding on to the A side.
Oh yeah, without question, man.
Look at
'cause
Jay
Astro
just
so far
covering
in this
his
stage has
mouth.
been struggling.
Oh,
The roster
man.
changed in search and destroy. Sitting at
105
like a
members in
And he's just
YouTube,
looking at him.
baby.
He's digging for gold
18%
after it.
chance at
Dude,
finding
he's got
the
boogie
opening
juice
duel.
all
Fatty,
over
can
his
I-
controller.
Riley, I called you Fatty.
If
Can I
he
watch
just
it one
get
more
in
time,
and
please?
Die, like that's better than not getting anything. So, finds
Guy's
the
touching his
kill,
brain.
Nero
Look
there
at him
for
go.
the trade. Information gained from Kenny, and then the numbers advantage to trap them.
Yeah, it's tough.
Rocker tie the game.
Similar break off here for Minnesota in terms of them trying to play
Hello,
over
Fatty.
through this outside street at Gens. And again, if they try to give that same little
Oh, it's
door
awesome.
leaner, they have to be aware of that.
You know what the real
position
problem
at mid.
is? The real-
That stun doesn't really fully get around
After that, I'd be like,
corner.
Jay, you're
Trophy's
1 and
just
4.
been
Shut the
in while
fuck
that
up.
comes through to the time you saw a couple of nades already towards this side door, all of it denied. Nade now cooked up to re-clear backside glass, but Kremp is back into his usual spot.
Yeah, here he goes
Yeah,
again.
and I
Cramping
think Kenny
mid-street.
spots them. I think Kenny's given the information. He's in that same exact spot. The stun is going to connect.
They
and
find him,
find
though.
the first blood onto Cramp. Fool me once,
Nero
fool me
gets
twice,
two.
not again.
Uh-oh.
Nero makes it a 3v2.
Running him down. Yo, there he is.
What?
See,
Jeez.
3-piece for
Counters,
Nero.
Just playing on top.
He's
Leaving
always
it to
good for a
1v2
3-piece per
situation.
map, it
Bomb gonna be
seems.
planted here. Sid
Only
finds
two.
Jeff to work with. Has Kenny in his
Oh, he
sides.
just squares it.
Locked down
Okay,
the
2-1.
shots, though. And yeah, Kenny, definitely the round winner there. You call it perfectly. I don't even think he just sees Kremp. He also pushes back the player that was pushing up with Cloud9 on street. So it just allows that
Use your guys'
isolation
connections to
inside
get the
front doors
MSMC and
to work out nicely.
Yeah, the
AN94
first
back.
blood is good, but the fact that Nero just finds 3 on that round, aggressive as hell.
I don't
through
think we got those
mid-courtyard,
connections, bro.
and takes down every single player
Source
besides
with a 5
one.
methods. I
That's
heard you're
just one
having
of
money
those
troubles, my boy.
individual,
Here's
I'm not
something for
afraid,
a
I'm
little
going to
snack
tell you
for my
moments.
little snack.
And Nero
Thank you,
usually
Source, for the
stumbles upon
5.
a lot of
Appreciate
those.
that.
So already sitting at 6-2. 4
They're being real nice
non-traded
today.
kills.
Go, baby.
I don't know
He's
what's
been the
gotten
guy
into
so
that.
far for Rocker.
Besides the start of my stream.
Well, they were being pricks
Oh,
earlier?
look at
It wasn't
this
good.
opening tempo here for Cloud9 for the first time. Not just that
It
chance,
was
but
a
around
I will
it.
be taking no
Mac
further
just
questions
tossing a
angle.
nade that he's hoping will land right on top of courtyard, but there's a trophy system there.
It cooled
Doesn't
out,
stop
though.
him though from planting this bomb.
It cooled down.
And
Just
now
took a
you
little
got a
bit.
4v4 retake on the way. Astro's playing deep though.
All right, 4v4 retake. Over here on a B-bomb site. Look at number one,
He's
number
already
one.
works his way on in, but
Going for a little
time is
pinchy
ticking.
poo.
You know they're close by. First blood to Sib.
Yeah, he's going to find a second one on top of that. Mac follows up for the trade onto Nero. And now it's just down to Gio, who
2-2.
played the long wrap. Not going to work out.
About me?
Bold commitment, but I love the discipline from Cloud9. Even with trophies, eating up some of those nades through courtyard, they say, hey, we've got a trusted setup here to get this bomb planted. We got a couple of players that are pushing out deep for this post play.
I'm missing it.
And Minnesota just
yeah,
cannot
fair.
contest.
Yeah, it's because once they
No.
realize, okay, we're pushing up B Street, there's no one sitting
see
back
it?
18, no one on site. All right. They're probably already in towards DVD. They gained that info very, very quickly, invest the trophy system, get the bomb planted immediately. And
I
then
feel
just
left
completely blind counter Minnesota
You
Rocker
shouldn't.
because they
It's
were
not
just
the-
taking
Chat is
DVD.
hilarious.
Like,
Chat's
no one was
crazy.
using that.
No, you know who asked for him, Riley? Not me.
Chat be having me
So
crying.
far, so good for both these two teams in a couple of regards, but
Did I?
mostly for Minnesota, it has been the Nero show.
What's up, Cam?
I don't think so. Zinni was the one pushing.
Timing on this route. Goodness gracious.
All right, blood for
Thankfully,
Ken.
Kenny comes back to the play and stops that from essentially
Well, I have
winning
a
the
headache
round
right
'cause he
now, and
had
I feel like it'd be
all
too
three
much.
Rocker attackers in his sight.
Yeah, I don't even know how Crep is able to find that opening. Thank
What is
you.
that
No
about?
clue, dude.
And he's playing like a cred ball, watching so many angles on that
Okay,
pitch.
Krempy gets flooded.
Finds the first
Sib
one, but
pulls
Sib
it back.
begins to respond onto Gio, makes it a 3v3.
Good thing Riley
So now
has
if you're
connections.
Rocky,
Yeah,
you're thinking
Riley
Kenny
is
got some
very
info towards
connected.
B Street.
You said I'm
Sib
bro?
is already finding a
Oh,
kill.
That's true.
destroyed Raxi. He kicked his teammate from the call, crashed out for 10
Well,
minutes
a couple of
afterwards.
shots from Mac.
He was watching
not gonna
VOD.
turn into anything and leave Sib by himself for a 1v3.
You slammed him?
Again, does have an SFG to work with. Timing here would be everything. Finds the first, cannot contest the
Sib in a
bomb plant,
1v3 finds the
that
first.
elimination has pushed Estriel off. A chance
Good
to win.
play.
Now Sib can
Oh my
Oh my
word.
God.
finds
Play,
Estriel.
Sib
Wall
alone.
bangs?
Go down to
Oh!
1v1.
Oh, shit!
1v3 clutch shot
Okay,
for
Dante, that was
Cloud9.
dirty.
I was dirty.
That's how you turn it around.
1v3 for
Yesterday
Sib.
that was happening to you.
Wow,
but this
Rocker
time
just
he
lost
said, "Don't
composure.
worry,
9
I'll
and
take
3
care
for
of
Sib
it
as well.
myself." Has both weapons for the occasion. The
Damn.
first kill is good, but that first kill is so massive because it pushes Estriel off the bomb site. So as he
Xyz, I
tries to
appreciate that
replay
5-bomb
it,
pop. I got you.
he's not able to get
Bye.
it down. And then Kenny's thinking one shot, he's not going to repeat. I got a
Yeah,
little
Kenny
bit of
was looking
time.
for the wall bangs.
But
Couldn't
just
find
kept
it.
That was
firing.
actually
Good
dirty.
there from Dante. You know,
Sib
he's
has that
always
back
gonna have
pocket
that
aim
confidence.
as
And if
lets
C9 were
it
looking for a spark, he might have
sing.
just gave it
That was
to him.
gross.
I
That was a
would
big
say
round, too.
so.
3-2 C9.
1v3 in the ace. Why not?
Put him up 3-2. That's typical.
Yeah, Sib's on 9
9-3
already.
now for
That's
Sib.
typical.
Ooh, a little trophy system boop. A little bit of team damage, but more importantly, that trophy doesn't get as far in towards B as I think they were intending. May not matter though. Because once again, you've got to position your
Yeah, bomb going down
Anyone
for the
who
retake.
peeks this is
and they're
gonna
gonna
die.
send
He's
Kremp
just
on
gonna
a bit
rip
of a
him.
pitch route to stop the contest
He's
through
feeling
courtyard,
it
but
right now.
Minnesota held their ground and found first blood.
Yeah, sure heard the door crack. So he was just waiting for that first kill to come on in. Now you have the numbers advantage.
Kremp gets blooded.
Re-kick, take over towards B. You already have Gio pushing out to spawn. They have to be playing around the 18. But Sib
2v2.
makes up
Sib
for it
Gets
again.
2
again.
Double
Jesus, he's
2v2.
ripping, bro.
Oh my God,
Is he
they're
on it?
defusing.
In a
Oh
row.
my
He's
God.
got-
The
yep.
regen,
Dude, they
but
love
better.
just hopping
Right,
it.
they
It's a
hold
good
for the
play every
defuse.
time.
Nobody checks.
Always
and
a good
that
play.
commitment call
Most
from
of the time.
Minnesota keeps us at a level set. You can see a
I don't
couple
know,
of
Kyle. I'm
smiles.
gonna have to check it out.
Do crack
Cairo at a
the
5
Stonewall
thank yous in
face.
here, and
Appreciate you,
Raxi's
brother.
crash out last night was hilarious. Much love, King. Better days ahead. Cairo, appreciate you. Yeah, that was a fun night last night.
Play for all the kills. Not really worried
3-3.
about the defuse.
The issue is
But
when I
then
stream
once
late
Sib is
night
able
like
to
that,
find
though, I
that
just
double,
can't
he's
fall asleep
obviously going
forever.
to be weak.
Yeah,
He's
your
not
brain
in a
is still
position to check
going.
Yep.
that bomb
I
and
feel that.
potentially give up his
So I've been
life for
falling
free,
asleep
and
like
the
3
attacker's so
a.m., which
far
You need
is
away.
like a
awful.
couple hours for it
Didn't
to
have
like
an
slow
angle there.
down again.
But it all
Feel
starts with
that.
that first blood
That
from
blue
Esther.
light, man.
Realizing that Krep was trying to make an individual play. Here's the door crack. Strikes for the first blood. Gives them the numbers advantage in the retake.
All right, 3-3.
Defensive nades early tossed over towards the backside doors at generators. Kenny looked like he took a little bit of damage. But it is actually
Mac finds the
one to
first.
drop.
Oh,
Nero
There he
for
is,
one,
Krempy.
Trey immediately there though.
all right, should be around for
And so
C9
now
unless
it's
Kenny
just
has a
down to
1v3 in
Kenny,
his
and
back
as
pocket.
mentioned, I think he's
Running
yeah,
down,
pretty much
4-3
read.
Cloud9.
It's been over towards Burger Street. Pretty much every single offensive round in Cloud9 will isolate quickly.
Yeah, it's just good, effective plays there from C9 to get aggressive on their defenses. Both
Oh,
SMGs
no,
taking a lot of
Bryson.
space in towards DVD. By the time Minnesota are working
That's
in towards
another
you, just going
shot.
to check the proper corners. Max strikes for the first. You try to make up for it with the trade, but there goes Kremp right behind you. See, now with a quick response there on their defenses.
Ooh, back-to-back
The last two
bogeys.
offensive, though, they had like the free pushes over towards B. If you're Minnesota Rocker, adjustments
Is McElroy
eventually need to
gonna
come
do
in.
it
If I'm
finally?
on offense as well, like Kenny, we can't go burger every round, dog. Like,
Yeah,
let's hit a
yeah.
4 push towards B Street or something.
Something. It really has been kind of slight variations on the first setup. Oh, this is an aggressive
Okay,
spot. for
Kenny gets
Kenny.
blood.
Good luck, Kenny.
Nicely as Astria was there to help him on his cross, and now Kenny can get to work playing back
Shoot him
in
in the
towards
side.
drive-through, where he will find
2
another.
for Ken.
Okay.
Or 4.
Want a quick adjustment.
Oh.
shit.
Flawless
The
for
hell?
Minnesota.
Little shakerton
Blink and you
right
miss it.
there. Little
The
shaker.
Shakerton
And finally see Kenny
McShaker.
beat them in towards DVD. That's what they've been playing for in their last 2 defensive
4-4.
rounds.
What's Gio
Was
laughing
to
at?
get those
What's so
initial
funny?
challenges
He's
Gio?
laughing at
first
that
10
shaker.
seconds into
For
the
real?
round.
Hey, gotta
Kenny
be.
finding an angle in towards blue on the fire car. Strikes for the first blood. Has Krep weak. He cannot rotate back, so he's trapped towards the
4-4.
middle street. He also finds the second.
Minnesota loves
Numbers
around
advantage
11, man. They
instantly
love
towards
it.
the Rockers' way. And they respond with a very quick defense.
Oh
go
my gosh,
4-4.
he's
I don't know what it
3
is
pucks
about Rocker, though. Like, round
Damn.
11s are just bound to happen.
No, that's absolutely correct. That or, you know, they start off 0-2, they win a control, and then we're in a map 5 round 11 or something of the nature. Just
14 holes.
a little bit of Minnesota magic that keeps coming through.
A
Same
lot of
setup
holes
essentially as what we saw in round 1 offense. The only difference is Gio's playing a little bit further back.
Oh yeah,
on the
Gio
dump to
don't
make
have a
sure there's
kill.
no
He might
immediate
be laughing
pinch.
at that.
Oh no.
Sure, we'll get an early trophy down.
I didn't even
Attach
realize he's
will
on that
read
donut watch.
and just kind of spam through the shelves to see if he can find any hit markers, but none are there.
0-5, he'll
Card is getting
5-1.
invested from Nero, so he's trying to clear out some space over towards glass. They've been going to basically the same exact player on their
Riley's
offensive
chanting for
approaches.
donuts.
Taking control of gens, working 2 sides over the trophy system.
Whoa.
Nero back down to 54. He's just gonna get on
Okay,
out.
that's that PS5
Yeah,
controllers.
But a lot
A
of
is no
time being
longer-
wasted.
I was gonna say A is no longer an option through that side door. You have to clear out the front side of DVD, and that looks like what Minnesota are doing. Nero's gonna wait to make sure the pinch stays safe, and whoa, the timing here could be
Mac,
unbelievable.
ooh.
Gio tries to
It's
back
not
out.
getting
Nero
any better for
follows up.
Gio.
Trey
Just gets
Saber
two
Cloud9
boarded in the
back and
head.
forth.
Kenny.
Shot kill feed. 1v1 win from Kenny.
Okay,
Just off the
1v2.
crab,
Oh
he
my.
finds the
Here we go,
first.
Ken.
Oh my
Now
God.
1v1.
Oh,
As
Kenny with a
decides
big
Split
round.
Tries to reposition,
Let's go,
cannot
Ken.
get the regen,
5-4.
and Kenny ices up for Minnesota.
Products with a
Gio
10
can't
started
believe
the
how that
dream
round
job about a
unfolded.
month ago,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
thought
finally
that
able
was
to
gonna
show
be
a little
another
support to
scary
the channel
round for
again.
Rocker
Watch
because you're
parties and
taking such a
streams
slow
slash
approach in
vids.
your attacks
Help
that
me get through a
they
tough
are
time of my
shutting down your
unemployment.
initial
Much
pushes,
love.
and
Hey,
by the
Chronic,
time you're
congrats on the
making
dream job,
pushes,
bro. That's awesome.
Cloud9 are trying to take the opposite side of the map away.
Always rooting for you guys,
But
man.
thankfully, you turn at the right time.
Love to
Even
hear
though
that.
the first
Absolutely.
blood goes to C9, Kenny and the rest of Rocker were all around each other, so Kenny was able to strike for all those trades on every single player that was
All
one
right,
shot.
5-4.
Able to secure 3 on the round, and now Rocker at game point.
Gio still on it.
Again, just like the hard point, back and forth, back and forth. Kenny finds himself on a killing spree 5
Oh, no.
in a row. Super pressure to Cloud9's offense, and Kenny once again
That's
getting
in the
aggressive, like you
shrubs.
mentioned,
That's
through
a bad
Burger Street,
shot.
but
It's in the
he's a
forest.
little isolated right here. Has a 1v1 in front of him with attach. Opening shots do not hit for Dill, and Kenny's just going to reposition completely. He's got to play this island so well, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you're C9, you got to isolate this gunfight. Attach is just
Yeah,
playing
Kenny
for
is
the
working
Stay
this
up,
though.
Ken, stay up.
Back is gonna come in
They
from
wrap
Sid,
back for him,
so
though.
you find that kill, but at the same time, Kremp already falls.
Gio still
2v2.
on it.
Yeah, I was about to say, just as much
No
as
way.
Kenny was isolated, the same can be said for the front line for Cloud9, but quickly to recover the
No.
bomb.
Is he gonna pull a Nicky D here?
Oh, no.
What a win from Sib! Now to
But
Nero.
Nero-
Nah, Nero wins
Chase
this.
down Sib,
Oh,
finds
God,
Harper.
though,
He's got
he
bombed down
does.
too.
Oh, he's
Timing on this
tweaking. He got
1v1
him.
is
Yeah,
everything.
he's shouting
you
at
know he's running you
Gio
down.
wins with the donut, the Nicky D.
Oh, brother. Rocker 2-0.
And Minnesota, again,
Damn, the 0-7 for the win's got to feel decent.
Yeah, got the win. They're all
knew he
laughing
was
about
gonna
it
ch-
too. They
I
think
knew
it's
he was gonna
hilarious.
Oh,
challenge
yeah, I
that.
think it's hilarious, too. When it's not funny is when you lose the map.
Oh yeah, a lot worse. Could be worse. 2-0 Minnesota. Still not getting any better for Cloud9, man. Haven't won a map this stage yet. Looking like us last stage.
That was like Gio's
Peng.
like he got that happy donut. You're like, I can't believe I did it, but
Yeah.
I'm so happy. So happy we won.
Let's get